Lagos APC vows victory in LG poll. 2025 admissions JAMB sets 150 benchmark bats on the 16th. US cuts Nigerians' visa validity to 3 months. Chelsea beat Fluminense to reach Club World Cup finals. Hello and welcome to our live news coming to you from Abuja, the nation's capital. I am Blessing Owo. Now the news in details. The All Progressives Congress in Mushin local government area of Lagos has held a mega campaign ahead of the upcoming local government elections in the state. The party's state leadership had on June 17 officially presented flags to its 57 chairmanship and 376 councillorship candidates for the July 12 polls. However, APC leaders in Mushin held their campaign rally to informally present the council's chairmanship and councillorship candidates to residents and to solicit support for the Saturday's election. Speaking at the event, the chairman of the local organizing committee, Aremo Kusifile, said the program provided the party leadership an opportunity to highlight the achievements of the APC-led government to the electorate and supporters. He noted that the outgoing chairman of the local government, Emmanuel Bamiboye, had delivered a commendable performance, completing no fewer than 98 road projects across the council area. The Joint Admissions Matriculation Board and the tertiary education stakeholders has approved a new National Minimum Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination score, also known as the cutoff point for 2025 admissions into the nation's universities. Also, the federal government reiterated its stand on the 16 years as a minimum for admission into tertiary institutions. At this year's annual policy meeting on admissions into tertiary institutions held in Abuja, the meeting adopted 150 as the benchmark for admission into universities and 100 for polytechnics and colleges of education. The meeting adopted 140 for colleges of nursing across the country. This means no tertiary institutions are to admit students who score below the approved benchmarks. This decision was adopted after the heads of the institutions voted. The United States Department of State has announced an update to its non-immigrant visa policy for Nigerian citizens. According to a press release issued by the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, most non-immigrant and non-diplomatic visas issued to citizens of Nigeria will be single-entry visas with a 3-month validity period. As the new visa restrictions takes immediate effect, the embassy clarified that those with the U.S. non-immigrant visas issued before July 8, 2025 will retain their status and validity. United States explained the rationale behind the policy update, noting that U.S. visa criteria and standards are designed to protect the integrity of U.S. immigration systems. The interim national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, David Mark, has said that the party has no preferred aspirant for its presidential ticket ahead of the 2027 general election. Addressing stakeholders of the ADC's Kogi State chapter at a meeting at Abuja yesterday, Mark said the party would adopt a transparent process in selecting its candidates for the election. The coalition, led by former Vice President and 2023 PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, was formed to propel the next president of Nigeria in the next general election. David Mark added that the decisions were to enable Nigeria rise again. The Chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Ola Olukayode, has announced the youth involvement in internet fraud as damaging Nigeria's image in the global stage, blocking foreign investors from the country. In a statement published by the EFCC, the anti-graft Caesar made this claim through acting zonal director, Benin Zonal Directorate, Assistant Commander of the EFCC 1, at an event held at Unity Hall Government House, Asaba, Delta State. Speaking on some of the consequences of youth's involvement in internet fraud, Mr. Olukoyede said they included destruction of the country's image, deterrent to foreign investment, reduction of investors' confidence in their economy, hampering the creativity of young people, and the collapse of industries, among others. He admonished youth to shun internet fraud, adding our youth are vibrant, forward-looking, resilient, creative, intelligent, and can hold their own in any part of the world. Dangote Petroleum Refinery has further dropped the ex-depot price per litre of petrol from 840 to 820 naira. In an update, a spokesman for the refinery, Tony Chinjine, confirmed the 20 naira marginal reduction, which occurred about 1 week after the $20 billion refinery dropped the ex-depot price petrol from 880 to 840 naira on June 30th, 2025. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCCA) has granted a license for the commencement of domestic flight operations by Enugu Air. Enugu Air was officially inaugurated July 7, 2025 by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayama, at a ceremony attended by Enugu State Governor Peter Amba. The airline commenced commercial operations with 3 Embraer 170 aircraft, each with a seating capacity of approximately 76 passengers. And to mark the 2025 World Photography Day, kid photographer Eya Adedeji, famously known as Anu Photogirl, will be opening her latest solo exhibition on August 19, 2025. The show, tagged Crowning Grace, is a creative tribute to the iconic Gele style legacy of renowned batik and Adire artist Chief Nike Davis Okundaye. The 11-year-old photographer, who has been in the industry since she was 3 years old, will be showing 33 works, 11 in black and white, 11 in colored, while the remaining 11 in monochrome, all in 24 by 36 inches. The exhibition, which is scheduled to open on the 19th August 2025 at the new Nike Art Gallery Ekode, Ede, Osun State, will run for 11 days. And speaking at the event, Anu Photogirl disclosed the exhibition aims to celebrate Mama Nike's unique Gele style that has been her signature for years and still relevant to today's fashion. And on sports, new signing João Pedro scored twice on his first start as Chelsea beat Fluminense 2-0 to reach the finals of the Club World Cup. Playing against the club, he began his career. The Brazilian forward opened the scoring on 18 minutes and netted another just before the hour mark in the last 4 tie. This, however, will lead Chelsea to play either Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain in Sunday's finals. And on the foreign scene, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim warned that global trade is being weaponized as Southeast Asia's foreign ministers open an annual meeting while facing the looming threat of U.S. trade tariffs. The threat of U.S. tariffs has jolted the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, a 10-member bloc that includes some of the world's most trade-dependent economies. 6 Asian members will be among the 14 countries that could see duties on their exports to the U.S. skyrocket on August 1st, launching the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Foreign Ministers meeting. Anwar says the world is now witnessing an era where power unsettles principles, and tools once used to generate growth are now wielded to pressure, isolate, and contain. For more news, follow us on all social media platforms and live television. We've come to the end of the news. Thank you for listening. This is Alive News. My name is Blessing Owo.